Welcome inside the Orange County Sportsplex. I'm Gage Rogers, and I'll be on the call tonight as the North Carolina Tar Heels play the second night of a back-to-back against the Georgia Bulldogs. Last night, the Heels kicked off their season with a 6-0 win against the Tennessee Volunteers. Goaltender Lucas Brown got the shutout, and he'll be back in net tonight. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Isaac Haugen in net. He played last night as well, as the Bulldogs fell 2-1 across town to the NC State Wolfpack. Starting out there for the Heels tonight, be Lucas Brown in net. Adam Zakowski, Patrick O'Shaughnessy, Will Smith up front. On the blue line, it will be Drew Smith and Will Hilton. Sit back and enjoy as things are underway here in Hillsborough. Heels control possession. Zakowski with it. Up ice to O'Shaughnessy. He scored last night. So did 5 other Tar Heels. As the Bulldogs send that one back in the Carolina end. Drew Smith will pick it up there and start the break. His pass intercepted in the neutral zone. The Heels have to reset. Big hit there along the wall. Bouncing puck will be sent in. The Bulldogs in and bounce right in on Haugen. So that easily comes off. And we have a whistle here early. Face-off will come to the left of Isaac Haugen. Zakowski in the circle for the Heels. O'Shaughnessy will get it deep. Smith is there to pick up. His pass intercepted. And the Bulldogs have it in their own end. Behind the net. Truman Haugen with it. His breakout pass. Up ice. Hits the stick of Knoll. Smith blows a tire. So Heels come up with it in their own end. Zakowski's been out there for a while, as he'll hop off now. Zone entry for Smith. He'll field across. That shot fired just wide. And the Bulldogs look to break it out. Here they come the other way. They have numbers. Walking, firing one. Brown gets a piece. Behind the net, Hilton will pick up, chip it off the glass, and out of the zone it comes. Bayard with it, he'll go up ice. One more, it's Bailey now down the left side. He'll go cross ice. That shot just wide as Prince missed the mark. Bulldogs possessed in their own end. As Grady forces that one loose, he comes back and then Heels in. Battle for it in the far corner. As that one gets rimmed around. Heels with numbers the other way. It's Williams with it. He'll drop to the left side. Grady fires one from a tough angle. That one misses from that wide. And will exit the zone. Net comes off once again. That's twice here in the first 2 minutes. Face-off will come to the right of Haugen. Sangster will take the draw for the Heels. Sangster had his first career goal in his first Carolina game last night. That puck's kept in along the wall. Bulldogs get it out now, and here they come. It's Ryan Bailey with it down the left side. Looked to go past Mansour, couldn't do it. Now he has it behind the net. Bailey still with it. Nifty move as he cuts to the slot. Now he'll get it to the point. Down low, the Bulldogs have it. Loose puck behind the net. Heels fight for it, but Bailey comes up with it. To the point, that puck leaves the zone as Wormuth lays a big reverse hit there. Bulldogs will deflect it back in, and get a partial change on the blue line. Aerial flip to the neutral zone. Bulldogs trouble handling it. Here come the heels into the zone. Behind the net, Warmoth has it. Sangster on the forecheck. Got a piece of that pass, but not enough. Bailey goes up ice. 1-on-4 there. The heels able to take that one away. Race to the puck. Glonick and Warmoth. Warmoth comes up with it. Just over 3 gone in this one. We're tied up at 0. As Kerrigan enters the zone, offsides. Faceoff comes outside of Carolina in. The Bulldogs win it. And Haugen will dump that one in on Brown, who has to be sharp there. Heels break it out the other way. Little aerial flip to the neutral zone. Haugen comes up with it. He was the goal scorer for the Bulldogs last night at the weight competition center. One-timer, that one's deflected wide. Camboge with it in his own end. He's stripped of it. Battle for the loose puck. Heels will come up with it, and they'll break it out. Stretch pass. Kerrigan backhands that one to the zone. Camboge on it, pressured there by Sirota. Sirota hits the deck. O'Shaughnessy back out there. He'll get up to Smith. The heels first line. Smith close that one down. He'll go down the far side. Cross ice, it's Kevin Mott. He had a goal last night. He'll play down low off the skate of Zakowski. And on net, and Haugen will hold for the draw. 4:15 into this one, we remain scoreless. Zakowski and Ning taking the draw. Loose puck, squirts out. Pinching from defensive end is Smith. Can't get to it. Bulldogs have numbers if they hurry. Big hit there at the blue line. Another big one, as Will Smith played the body twice there. Zakowski has it along the half wall. It's pressured. With speed, O'Shaughnessy comes down the near wall. O'Shaughnessy drops that one in behind the net. Smith battling for the puck. That one pops loose. And the Bulldogs have it right in front of us. So they break it out. Up ice, it's Ning. He enters the Carolina zone. That one gets knocked off his stick into the far corner. Heels can't clear. That one's fired on net. Rebound loose out in front. Forced wide. Good opportunity there for the Bulldogs early, as bodies collide in the corner. Sticks digging for it. Nobody can get it out. Now it pops out. Right to Patrick O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy will smartly just dump it in as the heels for 2-on-4, and he'll go for the change. Zakowski by himself. He comes up with it. His pass cross ice. Ends up on the stick of Brady. He fires one. Deflected off the side of the net. Williams freshly on the ice, trying to get some loose puck. Kept it at the point. That one's fired on. Grady picks it up in the far corner. Down low, it's Calber with it. He's pressured by Ning. Williams, back to Calber. Calber goes up the wall. He'll fire. Little turnaround wrist shot just wide. Mansour quickly picks that one up. Fires it off a Georgia defender. That one tipped wide. Heels in a little sustained pressure right now as Williams has out knocked off the stick as he looked to cut across the center of the ice. Moore with it for the Bulldogs. He's stripped of it. Mansour will just skate it in to the Bulldogs end. His backhand doesn't make it through traffic. Calber hit hard in the corner as Watson delivered that hit. Bulldogs back out the other way. Sangster will just rim that one around. They'll leave the zone, and the heels will dump it back in. Sangster the first one on it. He's 1-on-5 in the zone. That one's knocked off his stick. Ref takes a tumble right in front of a Bulldog player. Noel with it through the neutral zone. He'll drop pass as they enter. Feed, far side, they score! Great feed there. Watson sent it across the ice, and Evan Moore finished it. In just under 7 minutes into this one, the Bulldogs lead 1-0. Noel kicked out of the dot. Moore, the goal scorer, will step in. Him and Sangster battle for loose puck. Pops out, and the Heels have it. That one's chipped in. Hugh on it, can't get to it. Here comes Noel the other way. He'll play it to Evan Moore. Moore and Hilton racing into the far corner. Hilton comes up with it and steps around the hit from Moore. Bulldogs come up with it once again. Moore has it again. His feed right out in front, wide open. Big save there by Brown. As a Bulldog was all alone out in front. Now Ansbacher will chip that one in, and it'll make it for icing, as they'll say he didn't make the line. About 7.5 gone in this one. The Evan Moore goal just moments ago has put the Bulldogs up 1-0. Heels will win the D-zone draw. Zajic picks up behind his own net. Turns over, right in front. Wrist shot. That one's forked wide. As Bailey was gifted one right down in front, but could not take advantage. Haugen goes D-to-D to Baird. He'll get it up ice to Parente, who gets a stick on it as it comes in the zone. That stick flies in the air, and now net comes off. So we've now seen both nets come off here early. It'll be an all-offensive zone draw for the Bulldogs to the left of Brown. Conway wins the draw for the Bulldogs, but the Heels come up with the loose puck. Glonick enters the zone with speed, going wide. His pass goes past everybody, and the Bulldogs break it out. Two players tied up behind the play as the Bulldogs enter the zone. That puck knocked down on the wall, and the Heels will chip that one out. Won't get deep, though, as Bayard will dump that one right back in. Oh, Martin, excuse me. Mansour picks up in his own end. He'll get it to Glonick. Glonick stripped to that one. As the puck exits the zone. Carolina struggled to clear it a couple times so far tonight. Heels looking to keep that one in, they do. O'Shaughnessy with it. He walks in, fires one. Glove saved by Haugen. As he flashes the leather there. That was the Heels' best opportunity of the night to this point. First line back out there for the Heels as O'Shaughnessy will take the draw on his power side. O'Shaughnessy goes forward with it. Gives it the puck. Back door. What a save! As Zakowski had an opportunity back door, but Haugen flashes the leather. It looked like that puck may have still been loose. Seemed like a pretty quick whistle there. As Zakowski was arguing his case. Let's see if the Heels go forward once again. This one's played in the corner. Ma keeps it at the blue line. But touched with the hand pass, so the face-off will come out of the zone. As O'Shaughnessy and Sirota have some words for each other. Bulldogs control after the draw as Kerrigan will just dump it in the Heels in. Tosher, the first one on it for the Bulldogs, but the Heels come up with it now. Camboge with it. He'll get it to Smith on the far side. Smith cut off there by Miller, who comes up with the puck. His pass misses everybody. He'll come all the way back in the heel zone. No icing as Ma picks up. He'll round his net with speed and break things out. Ma gains the zone and just dumps that one in. Zakowski, the first one on it. O'Shaughnessy with him there. Bayard battling for it along the wall. The Bulldogs get it out. Haley with it down the left side. He has him in out in front. Centering feed. That one's loose. And Brown has it. Midway through this first period, a couple big saves by Isaac Haugen moments ago keeps the Bulldogs up by 1. Draw will come to the left of Brown. Bulldogs win that one back. We'll get it deep. Heels get on that. Battle for it along the near wall. That one squirts out, and Hilton will stop with it and get up to Calbert. Calbert to Williams, who almost got crunched in the middle of the ice. Nifty move there as Smith walks in, but they'll say he was offsides. Hilton gets to that one off the faceoff. Now Noel with it for the Bulldogs. He fires a wrist shot. That one doesn't get through. Hilton blocked it there. Hilton and Noel exchange some shoves as that puck exits the Carolina end. Bulldogs into the zone. They'll say it's onside. Big hit delivered by Hilton along the far wall. Williams with it down low. He'll chip it along the wall. Grady circles back in his own end. That one comes all the way out. And Wormuth has it. His pass deflected all the way back in the Carolina end. No icing as Mansour will pick it up. He'll play it to Sangster. That one goes off a Bulldog skate as Sangster's looking for Calbert. Grady played it to Sangster, who wasn't looking at it. The Heels come up with it. That pass too far for Mansour, who blows a tire. Quick up, off the stick of Conway, in and on Brown, who will hold for the draw. .27 to go in the first period. Conway would take the offensive zone draw for the Bulldogs. He also won that one back as Zajic controls in his own end. He'll play it for Ansbacher along the half wall. Mansour with it now in his own end to Hugh along the wall. The Heel struggling to get out of their own end right now as Ansbacher's finally able to do so. Kicks it to himself. Now Sangster in there. Georgia, another nice play at the blue line, negating the zone entry. Cutting out in front, it's Bailey with the shot. Big save there by Brown, and a huge collision there. As it looked like Bailey got shoved in the back and came crashing into Lucas Brown, but both appear to be all right. Once again, it will be Conway taking the offensive zone draw for the Bulldogs. Press conversation is over, and let's get things back underway. Martin controls off the draw. His shot doesn't make it through. It was knocked down by O'Shaughnessy, who played to Zukowski through the middle of the ice. Zukowski enters the zone, but it comes right back out, and the Heels will have to tag up as O'Shaughnessy puts that one back in deep, where Martin will pick it up for the Bulldogs. Martin, quick up to Parente, the Bulldogs captain. He'll play it to Bailey. Bailey, cross-ice pass. Just missed the stick of Parente. Ma intercepts that one. Can't clear as the Bulldogs keep it in. Conway with it. Picked up by Ma. He'll go D to Cambodge. Cambodge to Smith, who tried to chip it out. O'Shaughnessy will dump that one into the far corner. Zukowski there waiting for it. He's ran into there by Haugen, and that'll be the first penalty of the night, as it looks like Haugen's elbow came up near the head of Zukowski. Heels had a power play goal last night, and they'll look for another one here. As Truman Haugen will sit down for 2 minutes for elbowing. Nolan Williams will take the draw to the right of Isaac Haugen to start off this power play. Tie up as that one comes in the corner. Caliber on it there. Williams had it for a moment along the half wall. Grady has it. He'll skate it behind the net. He's played there. Now it's tipped up and out of play off the stick of Bayard. The draw will stay in. The Bulldogs end. And it's one back there. Heels keep it on the line as Mensauer gloved it down. Left side, Grady with it. He gets stripped of it, and here comes Bailey the other way. Bailey through the neutral zone, looking to get this one deep and kill some time. He's cut off there by Zajic. Bailey, cross ice, big save there by Brown. It's loose, and he got it. As Moore was left all alone in front and almost had his second goal of the night. A minute 23 remains on this Carolina power play. They trail 1-0. O'Shaughnessy back out there for the Heels as he'll take the draw and win it back, where Kevin Ma will pick it up. Ma had a first period goal last night. Zukowski, who drew this penalty, will cut through the middle of the ice and gain zone entry. He'll drop it for Smith into his skates. Smith controls. Zukowski, he'll cut to the middle of the ice. Tied up there. Wrist shot, blockered away. Smith with it now on the far wall. To the point, it's Ma. Right back to Smith as they play some catch. Hilton, nice move along the blue line. He'll walk in. He's stick lifted at the last second there by Conway. Penalty upcoming. That one will be on Bayard, who had Hilton in a headlock, it appeared. And the Heels will have a 5-on-3 for 43 seconds. Big opportunity here in the first period. O'Shaughnessy and Conway, the two in this, taking the face-off. Conway will win that one back, where Miller had it momentarily. O'Shaughnessy gets it back. Heels looking to set up. Bulldogs can't clear. Hilton will pick it up and walk the line as they Heels look to set things up. Hilton to Ma. One-timer. That one doesn't get through. Out in front. Centering feed. Past everybody. Smith plays it to Zukowski. Zukowski walking in, holding, cross ice. Will Smith with it now. He'll go to Drew Smith and his skates. Smith, nifty move. Now he'll walk in, he'll fire one, and that one will be swallowed up by Haugen with 7 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Heels keeping the same line out there. O'Shaughnessy wins that one back. At the line, now Zakowski with it. He'll play it to Drew Smith. Drew Smith to Hilton. 5-on-4 now as Parente comes out. Hilton behind the net. He'll chip it along. Bulldogs the first to it. That one kept in. Nicely there. Smith walking in. Wrist shot. That one's patted away. Bulldogs clear that one out of the zone as Parente got to it. Hilton looks to start the break. He flies through the middle of the ice with some speed. Zakowski picks up now. Zakowski comes through the slot. He'll fire a wrist shot right into the chest of Haugen. 46 seconds remain on this Heels power play. They've had some opportunities, but nothing to show for it, as they still trail 1-0. Battle for it, and Green will come up with it and ship that one out of the zone to kill some time. 4.5 to go in this first period. Heels looking for the equalizer. Zajic with it in his own end behind the net. He'll start the break. Cross ice, Mansour with it now. He enters the zone on sides. He'll pull up. He'll drop to Zajic. They play some catch. Mansour looking for Williams in the bumper spot, and he's knocked off that puck by Green, and the Bulldogs will send that one all the way down as only 10 seconds remain on this Carolina power play. Big kill there by the Bulldogs. Williams stripped of it in the center of the ice. Haugen picks up, he'll get it up to Green. Green walking down the right side. His wrist shot blocked away. The rebound put on. And somehow Brown got to that one. An acrobatic save there by Lucas Brown, as it appeared the puck was behind him. And he turned around and whacked that one out of the air with his paddle to keep this one a 1-0 game. As McAvoy goes back to the bench with his hand on his head, as he cannot believe that he did not bury that one. Bulldogs go forward with the draw. The Heels control it. Grady, he'll chip that one back out. Here comes Kalber. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Kalber pulling up. His shot just trickles in on net. That puck comes right in front of us. Williams, the first one on it, gets it deep. Martin just sends that one to Haugen. Haugen shakes off the hit from Grady, and he'll start up the ice. His entry pass detected. Bulldogs have to tag up as they're offsides. Ma flips that one right in front of us. Camboge with it, middle of the ice. He'll go far side. Picked up there. Zakowski would chip that one in. Near wall to Glonick. He fires one. That's tipped. They score! Cam Glonick fired that one in on net. I believe it was deflected. And Joey Wateska got his stick on that one, and the Heels have tied it up at 1. Smart play there by Glonick, just firing that one quickly into traffic, bounced off some sticks, and the Heels have their equalizer. Bulldogs control off the draw. Hilton with it now for the Heels. Heels into the zone onside. Hilton with it. Now here come the Bulldogs the other way. Right side, wrist shot. That one's fired high. Behind the Heels net it comes. Moore comes up with it. He'll play backdoor. They score. Zach Knoll left all alone on the back door. Just taps that one in. And just about 40 seconds later, the Bulldogs regain their lead. Heels control off the draw. Mansour with it. He'll chip that one in. Sangster got a stick on it. Miller has it for the Bulldogs. That one goes all the way into the Carolina end, and it'll make it for icing. Just about 90 seconds to go here in this first period. Offensive zone draw for the Heels. That puck comes behind the net. 3 Heels caught deep right now. That puck squirts loose. Knoll, the recent goal scorer, with it. He'll get it to Moore. Bounces off his stick. Who with it now? He'll drop it first, Sangster. Sangster chips around Moore, and he'll get it deep. Ansbacher and Sangster in on the forecheck. Bulldogs smartly played around to the other side. And they'll clear that one out. Under a minute to go here in this first period. Brown has it behind his own net. He'll play it to Ma off the wall. Ma's pass to the center of the ice. Sangster chips that one in. And it deflects off a stick out of play. Face-off will come in the Bulldogs' defensive end. Heels top line, back out there. Zikowski with it. Smith looking for the loose puck. O'Shaughnessy comes up with it. He'll go cross ice. Ma, he'll fire a shot along the ice. That one's kicked away by Haugen as he was able to see that one through traffic. Wormuth with it in his own end. Hit hard by Zikowski after playing it along. Bulldogs can't clear. O'Shaughnessy, wrist shot, he scores! Patrick O'Shaughnessy has tied it with 19.6 seconds to go in the first period. The captain has evened things up. That is now 2 goals in 2 games to start this season for the 3rd all-time leading goal scorer in Carolina hockey history. Heels control off the draw. Zikowski fires that one in. O'Shaughnessy on it. Battle along the far wall for it. 5 seconds remain in this first period. And that'll do it for the first. Some fireworks late in the first period, and we enter the break all tied up at 2. Welcome back as we get things underway for the start of the second period. In the first, the Bulldogs struck first as Evan Moore fired one home. The Heels struck back as freshman Zach Kodish had the answer for his first career Carolina goal. But just 38 seconds after that, the Bulldogs struck again. But with 19.6 seconds to go in the first, Patrick O'Shaughnessy ripped one home. And that is where we find ourselves now as we are even at 2. O'Shaughnessy for the Heels and Noel for the Bulldogs will be in the dot as we start off this second period. Bulldogs did it deep off the opening draw. A huge hit there delivered by Hilton as Watson was on the receiving end of that. Here comes Will Smith the other way. Down the left wing with speed. Smith going wide. His centering pass off a skate out in front. So he was looking for O'Shaughnessy, who now digs for it in the corner. O'Shaughnessy gets up to Hilton up top. Near wall, he'll fire, or a shot in. That's easily detected by Haugen. O'Shaughnessy looking to go forward with it on the offensive zone draw. Puck rims around. Camboge picks up on the far wall. Fires a wrist shot just high. Excuse me, that was Smith who fired that one. Bulldogs looking to break it out. They have a man all alone, but that pass went through the skates of Watson, who takes a big hit in the corner. Bulldogs have to tag up, which gives the Heels time to set things up in their own end. Hilton, his stretch pass, goes past everybody, but Zakowski wins the race to wave off icing. Zakowski hit behind the net by Haugen. They battle for it, and a whistle blows. Grady out there to take the draw for the Heels. Grady goes forward with it. Conway now picks it up in his own end. He'll chip that one off the wall, all the way down to the Heels end. And Zajic will win the race for icing. Heels have had a solid amount of offensive zone time in the first minute 20 seconds of this second period. Grady wins it back on his power side. Zajic DDD to Mansour. His wrist shot misses the target. Zajic keeps it in on the near point. Rims it around where Grady will pick it up, look to get it deep. That one's taken away and sent out of the zone. Bailey for the Bulldogs has it. Now it comes far side and dumped in there by Miller. Mansour looking to chip it out. Didn't get all of it. Big hit there by Grady as he laid into Parente on the far wall. Now right in front of us. Centering pass to Parente. Fires one. That one was on edge and skipped just wide. Heels still can't clear. Kept in by the point. Now they're able to skate it out. Mansour chips that one off the glass. Grady picks up and will send that one in on net, where Haugen will play it. Here comes Conway. He enters the zone with speed. His shot tipped away by Kevin Ma. Sangster with it now. Dangerously sent in front of his own net. Ma receives a huge hit there. And he's a bit slow to get up as Sangster with it, trying to break out of the zone. Sangster loses it, taken away. Here comes Ning. He fires one off the crossbar. And the Heels survive that one. Ma with it now as he's back to his feet. Here comes Ansbacher with speed down the left side. That one poked off his stick as they battle for it in the corner now. Pops out to Ansbacher. Tight turn. Cuts in front. He fires one from a sharp angle. That's detected and swallowed up by Haugen. Three minutes gone here in this first period. The Bulldogs hit the iron just moments ago as things remain leveled up at 2. Hilton keeps it on the near wall, fires one in, doesn't make it to the cage. Haugen will send it around to Green as the Bulldogs break it out of their own end. That one intercepted by Kinney as he gets that deep. Puck finally exits the zone as they battle for it on the far wall. Multiple bodies on the ground for both teams. Now some pushing and shoving going on. Not much play in the puck as it finally squirts loose. As the Heels look to possess. They do. Coming with speed, it's Smith. He'll cut to the inside. His backhand shot detected there. Smith rubs his man out along the wall. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Walk in. Wrist shot. That one didn't make it through. Hilton, hard on the forecheck. As the Heels will just send that one back in as both teams look to get a change. Long change here in this second period. Mansour picks it up. He'll quickly get it to O'Shaughnessy, who just tip it in. Haugen, shadowed by O'Shaughnessy, looks to skate it out of his own end. He'll get it up to Kerrigan. He'll cut to the middle of the ice, has that one knocked off his stick by Hilton. O'Shaughnessy back the other way. Some back and forth action here early in this second period. Mansour with it in his own end, pressured by Kerrigan. Smith, aerial flip right to O'Shaughnessy, who comes in with speed down the right side. He'll cut to the middle. O'Shaughnessy fires one. That goes just wide. Battle for it along the near point. Heels keep it in. Zukowski with it. Stick lifted there by Kerrigan. The Bulldogs will send that one out of the zone. It will not make it for icing. The Bulldogs pick it up. Wrist shot. Big save there by Brown as he bodied that one down. Smith comes with it now through the middle of the ice. He looks to go to the outside. He cuts in. Smith fires one. He scores! What a goal by Will Smith as he went coast to coast and put it home. And just over 5.5 minutes into the second period, the Heels have their first lead of the night. Camboge will control off the faceoff. Heels have it in their own end as they look to break it out. Noel knocks it down along the far wall. Big hit delivered there by Grady. As puck chip back into the Carolina end where Camboge will pick it up for the Heels. Camboge plays along the wall where Caliber will pick it up. Bulldogs looking to tag up. Noel in his own end. That pass intercepted in the middle of the ice. Grady looking to get on that one as it comes back in the Bulldogs in. He's battling for it in the near corner. That one squirts out. Heels get to it. At the point, Camboge walks the line. He fires one. That one was blocked by Watson. Heels get it back deep. Puck squirts out in front. Able to keep it in on the line. Camboge with it again. He'll get it down low. That puck up in the air. And it's last touched by Camboge with a hand pass. So the face-off will come out of the zone. What? Actually, the face-off will stay in the zone. So I guess they waved off the hand pass. Sangster wins it back. He'll just drop that one. Gets it deep into the zone. Heels with it.
As Hugh cut across the middle of the ice. Sangster pressure by Conway. Now Ansbacher comes down the left side of the ice before getting knocked up the puck. Hilton.
Couldn't bring it in as a Heels player was in there offsides. Now they'll enter cleanly. Sangster just fires one through the middle. That one pops out. Parente pressuring Smith, who picks up for the Heels. Smith, tight turn to get Parente off his back. He'll drop it for Hugh. As Ansbacher will chip that one into the far corner and hop off for a change. Truman Haugen with it for the Bulldogs. He had their lone goal last night. Looking for another as he goes coast to coast. And the puck trickles in on Brown, who will hold for the whistle. Face off coming to the left of Brown. Bulldogs look to go forward with it. Pops out to Green. That hits a body on the ice. Another shot fired in there. Did not get through. That one gets sent through the blue and out. It will exit the zone. Officials will wave off icing as Haugen blows a tire as he's pressured by Glonick. Haugen back to his feet with control. That puck sent up the wall. Mansour pinches in to keep it in. Behind the net it goes. Zajic up from his defensive spot. Big hit there by Glonick to keep that puck in. Kodesh, who scored the Heels' first goal, battling for it along the left side of the ice. Puck comes out, and the Bulldogs will come out with speed. Haley with it, down the left side. Haley, drop pass, fires one, big time save as Brown swallows up that shot from Wyatt McAvoy. Face-off comes to the right of Brown. O'Shaughnessy will win it back where Ma picks it up. Ma will rim it the other way. The Heels break out. Stretch pass, too far for Zakowski. And that'll make it all the way down for icing. O'Shaughnessy in the dot. Comes out to Moore. He wires the wrist shot wide. Smith loses it along the half wall. Battling to get it back. O'Shaughnessy with it now. Sauce pass up to Smith, who plays it to Zakowski in the middle of the ice. Zakowski goes wide. He'll pull up, waiting for help. Now he'll just dump it down in the zone, where O'Shaughnessy finds it. Can't clear. One-timer O'Shaughnessy, big kick save there. As O'Shaughnessy was looking for his second of the night. Puck in the left corner. Ma comes up and plays it. Quickly knocked off his stick. Zakowski has his slapped out of his hand. And the Bulldogs will ice it.
It's 2-1.
10:15 to go here in this second period. The Heels lead it 3-2, following the Will Smith goal earlier this period. Offense's own draw, won by Grady, back to Hilton. His wrist shot easily swallowed up by Haugen, who will hold for the draw. Offense's own draw will come to the left of Haugen. Hilton controls. His wrist shot. Glove down through traffic by Haugen, who will hold once again. Hilton, near point, fires another wrist shot. That one doesn't get through as it got stopped through traffic. Hilton pitching up from his point, puts that one on net. Bulldogs finally clear the zone as Parente was looking to fly. Couldn't get the puck to him. He has it now in his zone end. Stretch pass. Potential 2-on-1 for the Bulldogs as they hurry. In alone.
One of us. As we just lost our camera, but we still have some audio, so we'll play on.
Bulldogs finally clear the zone. As Parente was looking to fly. Puck to him. Now, stretch pass.
Bailey enters the zone with it. His pass for Conway, errant. And G will pick up his zone in. Drew Smith with it now behind the net.
Battle for it in the far corner. It squirts out. Bailey picks it up. Bulldogs able to clear as Kerrigan has on the near side. His pass taken away by Sangster. He cuts in the middle of the ice with some speed. Sangster gets the offensive zone. His pass knocked up in the air. Finds Zajic on the far side. His wrist shot detected. Loose puck out in front.
Bulldogs into the offensive zone. Conway coming wide. He fires it back in. Shoulder down, lie down. That puck took them all the way out of the Carolina end. But will not make it pricing.
as Martin picks up in his own end. Quick up. Bailey, cherry picking, but not gets back. Protects that pass. Bulldogs in his own once again. Nifty move. Centering pass. Brown, big save there. But the Bulldogs will be going on the power play. Face-off will come to the right of Brown as the Bulldogs will go on power play for 2 minutes. Calling that tripping call. Left side with it now. To the paint, it's Martin. He'll go D to D. Moore fires in the shot. That one's get through. Right side, that shot fired wide. As Sorrell picks up on his puck. But that front, Brown goes the draw. 20 seconds long. This Bulldogs power play. Shaughnessy and Noel hits you in the circle to face up. Noel wins it back. Left side is Moore at the point. Moore foul into the far corner. Back up to Martin. Martin goes D to D. Moore back in the corner. Corona with it. They'll go to the point. Martin back to Corona in the corner. This pass to the open position. That shot goes out. He got the ball. He scores! As he beat Brown up high for his second goal of the game. And with 5:52 to go in the second, we are tied up at 3. That power play goal, the teams will return back to even strength. Bulldogs control off the draw, following the goal. Monson working down his own end. They'll get to Brady. Or skate it out.
I'm just trying to make sure it's caught up. They can't see it right now.
Calvert goes back to Monson. He fires the wrist shot on. That's easily protected. Calvert, he fires one big save there. Conway with it now. Bill Jones is on the Bulldogs. Tag on. Second period. It's Williams with it. Williams, 1-on-3, has it knocked off his stick. Fuente's pass. Protected by Monson. Dude, caught that one for a good 2 or 3 seconds. And that'll draw the whistle. Called to delay game on that, so the Bulldogs will go back on the power play with just about 5 minutes to go. Big moment in this game for the Heels. Face off coming to the left of Brown. Sangster and Conway, the 2 in the dot. Both guys kicked out of the circle. You don't see that happen very often. As Zakowski and Bailey will take their spots. Zakowski will step back. Long. 5 minutes behind the net. Sangster comes up with it. He'll send that one into the ice. On target. Truman Haugen has it behind his brother. Now played up nice to Conway. Conway drops it back for Haugen. Up ahead, it's Bailey. His cross-ice pass. Finds the stick of Conway after banging off the wall. Up top, Bailey walks in. With Conway. Haugen his shot. Walking away. Bailey down the far wall. Bailey left side from walk in. And buzz the power as that one goes high. Haugen comes up with that one as he can. How's Conway? Walk in. Fires one up the side of the net. Kim goes back in, center out. Can't clear. Back in the far point by Bailey. Back to the heel game. All pressure. Onto the stick of Zukowski. No flip. Three heels trying to get a change. All 6 on the ice. Potential break. Oh, they're offside. As that would have been a breakaway for the Gamecocks. Excuse me, for the Bulldogs. They caught the heels changing. When they enter the zone offside, so the heels will survive. Bulldogs control, off the face-off, 50 seconds to go on their power play. Setting things up in their own end, it's Martin. Moore with it now, as he comes down the near wall. Moore going wide, now over behind the net. They're trying to sit on there. Martin with it up top. And that puck exited the zone before being put back in. Offsides. UGA power play. This thing that went in. All the way around. Hilton now has it. He'll send it off the wall. Kept in by Martin at the near point. Now it's the puck on the stick. He's pressured there by Noel. O'Shaughnessy gets to it, and he'll clear. Martin takes it out as he gets it to Watson. Watson cutting through the ice with speed. Going through the zone. He'll chip it in on the line. And going for the whistle. Teams are knotted up at 3. Teams back to even strength now as the Heels killed off that penalty. Offense is in draw for the Bulldogs. Battling for the puck. Bulldogs going up behind the net. It's Bailey. Bailey pressured there by Sankster. Reinforcements coming in as they battle for the puck. Sankster comes up with it and he'll skate out. They'll play it up to Hugh now, coming down the left side of the ice. Hugh with speed. He'll cut to the middle before getting knocked away. Sankster with button hook before dropping it down low. Hugh with the centering pass. Didn't find Ansbacher. And Haley has it. No chip out of the zone. Zajac with it in the zone in. He's pressured there by Neal. Send that one back in the heel zone to Rice. Will come to the right of Haugen and the Bulldogs in. Brady went zone back. Zajac walking the line. He'll fire a shot. Deflected wide. Williams now in the corner. Dancing with it. Stripped of it by Wormuth. He goes back on it now. Centering pass. Looking for Grady. He was tied up in front. Zajac will fire back. Looking for deflection. Nothing doing. He'll get it back deep. Cowboy with it behind the net. To Grady. Grady gets it up top. That one's sit back in the end. Williams fires a wrist shot on. That one's easily detected. Brady with it behind the net. He'll drop it back. Keel's keeping this puck deep as Williams has it below the goal line. Now taken away by Green, and the Bulldogs cleared out. Green going 1-3. Smitty. Can't lose it there. Knock it away. He'll send that one out of the end. Looking for Sikowski on the stretch pass, but it was taken away there. Still goes in his own zone. Dangerous escape from the ice. He lost it into it. He has it now. Stolen away by O'Shaughnessy on the half wall. O'Shaughnessy bumped off the puck by Stewart. It comes back to the Bulldogs in. Haugen pressured by Smith behind his own net. Now Martin. He has to just quick to get rid of it. The Bulldogs put him down. They're able to throw it out now. Bailey the first one on it. He's pressured there by Mock. Mock comes up with it. 15 seconds to go in this second period. Smith, off ice for O'Shaughnessy. One last rush for the heel. O'Shaughnessy, saws her pass. Looking for Sikowski. Just missed his stick. That puck, sent out of the zone. And that was it.
Broadcast is back up, cameras back up, and welcome to the start of the third period. The two teams knotted up at 3, and it has been a very even contest to this point. Last night we did see the Tar Heels score 4 goals in the third period. They would love to see that again tonight. As O'Shaughnessy and Noel skate to the middle of the ice. Things are underway here in the third period, and the Heels control off the draw. Quick up, looking for Smith. Miss his stick, and it'll make it for icing. The Heels ice it just 11 seconds in to this third period. Face-off will come to the right of Brown. He's had a solid night between the pipes. Moore controls off the draw, and he scores. A quick wrist shot that was tipped in. As Spencer Watson deflected that on what looked to be a set play off the face-off. And just 15 seconds into the third period, the Bulldogs regain their lead. This line of Noel, Watson, and Moore has been on fire here tonight. Heels control, Mansour with it in his own end. He'll go D to D. Break it out, O'Shaughnessy with speed down the left side, chips in the offensive end. Zakowski the first one on it, pressure there. Watson, the goal scorer, picks up. He looks to chip it up ice, and that one will get sent in to the Carolina bench. Obviously not the start to the period that the Heels were looking for. They have tons of time to right the ship with 19 minutes and 17 seconds to go in regulation time. Heels will change the line as now Grady out there taking the face-off on his power side. Conway wins it for the Bulldogs. Parente gets that one. No, they'll say it stayed in the zone. That one will not, as Zajic whiffed on it. Comes all the way back in the Heels in. Mansour pick it up. He'll leave it there. Parente picks it up. In front opportunity there for the Bulldogs. They whiffed on the shot. Heels will clear. Coming down the left side with speed. Centering feed. That one got caught in the skates of Miller. As him and Williams battle for it behind the net. Squirted free momentarily. Now it comes out on the right side where Parente will pick it up in his own end. Up ice, goes off the skate of Bailey, who has it now. He sidesteps a hit, but lost the puck in the process. Wormuth with it in his own end as he looks to head up ice. He'll just send that one in as he was pressured by Ansbacher as he looks to gain the line. Ma with speed down the right side. He'll chip that one in. Ma, he fires a shot. That one's off the chest of Haugen, and once again the net comes off its pegs. Sangster will take the offensive zone draw for the Heels. Bailey on the other side of him. Bailey gets kicked out of the dot. Tosher will take his place. Heels control. Ansbacher will just sit down deep in the zone. Who with it? Controlled now by the Bulldogs, who quickly turned over in the neutral zone. Cambodge pulls up. He'll hit Sangster. Sangster goes wide. He'll button hook. Sangster still with it. Drop feed for Ma. Ma comes down the far wall. He'll fire one from a rough angle off the outside of the post. Cambodge keeps it in. Ma. His pass deflected off a stick. That one flies through the air. Battle for it in the far corner. Hugh looking to come up with it. That one comes off the stick of Sangster. He takes a big hit there as Sirota laid it on him. Ma wins the race, and icing is called. Heels win it forward. Exits the zone now as Drew Smith with it. His pass intercepted by Kerrigan in the neutral zone. And the Bulldogs enter offsides. Battle for the puck off the draws. The Heels control it now. Up ice. Glonick with it. Battle for it along the near wall. Heels keep it in on the near point. Now it'll exit the zone. Here comes Green down the right side. He cuts the middle of the ice as he enters the zone. Heels on those offsides. Refs say play on. That puck's loose out in front. Picked up on the near wall. It's Haugen. He'll take it down low. Knocked off the puck momentarily by Glonick. Now to the point. Haugen keeps it at the near point. Walking the line. He'll chip it down low to Green. Now they battle for it behind the net. Puck still trapped in there. No whistle blown yet. Finally, it squirts loose, but right back to the corner it goes. Big hit laid on McAvoy in the corner. Puck will come all the way back in the Bulldogs in, where Haugen will pick it up. He'll sit up behind his own net as the rest of his team looks to get a change. Just about 4 minutes gone in this third period. The Spencer Watson goal earlier this period has the Bulldogs up 4-3. Noel in there. He'll pick up the loose puck in the offensive zone. He'll cycle it down low. Taken away by the Heels. Flying through the middle of the ice, it's Hilton. He'll cut. Wrist shot. That one's easily detected and held by Haugen. Face off to the left of Haugen. Zakowski in the dot. Zakowski had it momentarily along the half wall. Mansour keeps it in. O'Shaughnessy, he'll walk in, cutting the slot. He fires a quick wrist shot on. That one saved there. Bulldogs skated out as Miller had it. He gets it to Noel. Noel with more with him. Noel fires a wrist shot on. Brown will hold for the whistle. Just about 5 minutes gone here in this third period. Heels control off the draw, but lose it as Bailey knocked the puck off that stick of Williams, who's looking to go by him. Now Parente chips it down low. Centering feed out in front. Bailey controls. His turnaround, wrist shot Misses the target. Mansour backhands it out of his own end. Williams, cross corner dump. Bayard is in on that. Calber pressures him. Bayard goes DDD to Miller. They can't clear as Ma keeps that one in. Bayard with it, chips that one off the glass. It exits its own now. Conway sends that one back in the UNC zone. Camboge skating it through the middle of the ice. Up from his defensive position. 1-on-3. Camboge, he'll fire a wrist shot on. That one's gloved away. Williams battling for that loose puck as the reinforcements come. Calber in there with him now. Calber with it. He cuts to the middle of the ice. That shot saved. Puck loose at the side of the net. They battle for it, and the whistle blows. Offensive zone draw for the Heels to the right of Haugen this time. Shot right off the draw. Sticked away. Big hit behind the net. Ansbacher lays the body on Warmouth. Ansbacher sends that puck around to the other side. Sangster can't pick it up. Puck comes all the way to the zone. Icing waved off as it rolls in on Brown, who will play it. Ansbacher with speed through the neutral zone, looking to chip it to himself. Take away by Bailey, but right back to the stick of Ansbacher. He enters now. Wrist shot, he's 1-on-3. That one deflected off a Bulldog defender before getting to the target. Ryan Bailey with it. He'll go cross ice to Parente. Parente dumps that one in behind the Carolina net. Bouncing puck picked up by Sangster in his own end. Looking to chip it by a defender. Sangster still with it. Now he's knocked off the puck, but he's able to get it deep. Bulldogs captain Parente. Quick up to Sirota. Sirota's met on the wall by Ma, who has it now. Kevin Ma enters the zone. He's hit hard. Loses his footing, but gets it back and gets the puck back. Ma being tied up in the corner by Martin. Puck comes loose. Team's still battling for it. Finally picked up by the Bulldogs, and Ma will get the gate for tripping, and he is irate. As Tosher was the one that hit the deck to draw that penalty. As with 12:37 to go in regulation time, the Bulldogs go back to the power play. Last night, they could really use one here. Bulldogs control off the draw. Sirota with it up top. His shot through traffic. That one sticked away. Moore, the first one on it, gets that one deep. Hilton slings that one around, and he'll clear. Moore with speed through the neutral zone. He'll get it up to Watson, who has the goal here in the third period that has the Bulldogs in the lead. Puck sent back down in the Bulldogs end once again as the Heels will kill some time. Just about 35 seconds gone on the Kevin Ma penalty. Martin with speed through the neutral zone. He'll play it left side to Sirota. Sirota converged on by two Tar Heels there. Puck bounce loose to Moore. He'll walk in looking for the hat trick. Moore fires that one just wide. To the point, it's Martin. He'll get it back down low to Watson. Noel picks it up there. Noel also has a goal tonight. Sirota can't handle it at the line. And Will Smith will fire that one all the way down. Haugen plays that puck up to Sirota, missing him on the pass. Now will give the Heels more time to kill as Zajic has it in his own zone. Mansour, he'll flip it through the neutral zone, where Truman Haugen will play it in his own end. 30 seconds to go on the Carolina penalty kill. Kerrigan with it in front of the net. Knocked down by Parente. He'll circle the wagon now. Gets it to the point. It's Conway. D to D. Haugen, nice move. Cuts to the slot. He fires one. That one's blocked and will leave the zone. Under 10 to go until Kevin Ma gets out of the box. As a big kill for the Heels as Ma exits now. Quick up. It's Prente with it. Prente, he'll drop for Kerrigan. Kerrigan, he'll fire a shot on. That one's detected by Brown, and he'll cover up the rebound. 10:28 to go in the third period. Heels still trail by 1. Face-off will come to the left of Brown. Bulldogs chip that one in. Backhanded, that one's fired wide as Zing was looking to put that one on net. Bayard back at the point, sends that one in the near corner. Cambodian McAvoy battling for it in the corner. That one comes out to Hilton. His pass for Ansbacher, intercepted. Big hit late in the corner there. As Sangster was the one that laid the body. He has the puck now momentarily before getting stripped of it. Bayard will dump that one back in the Carolina end. Deflected off his stanchion. Behind the net with it now, it's McAvoy. He skates it out to the left side. Heels can't get it out. Hugh comes up with it now. He'll skate it out. Pass the road on him. Hugh trying to go past Miller, cannot. And the Bulldogs clear the zone once again. Hilton dumped it in as the Heels had to tag up. Graham Bayard down the right side, aerial flip in on Brown. And he'll pick that one up like an infielder and hold for the draw. Heels control off the face-off, and that one's sent up and out of play. Face-off once again to the left of Brown. Set play off the draw as they look for the one-timer. But Watson did not get all of that. Bulldogs out of their own end. Moore has that one deflect off his stick into the Carolina end where Hilton will pick it up with under 9 to go. Here come the Heels. It's the freshman Williams. He fires one along the ice. Sticked away to the corner by Haugen. Kept in at the line by Hilton. Bournemouth in the corner. Hit there by Brady right in front of us. Hilton keeps in. Loose puck in the slot. Williams trying to come up with it. Cannot as Noel comes up with it. Moore down the left side. He already has 2 tonight, but gets stripped of it there. That pass comes all the way down for icing. Now discussion going on at center ice as Isaac Haugen touched the puck before icing was called. A mental error there, so the face-off will come in the neutral zone, and more importantly, that allows the Heels to get a change. So Heels catch a break there. Let's see if they can build on it. That puck chipped in the neutral zone off the stick of Zukowski. Truman Haugen with it. O'Shaughnessy takes away in the neutral zone. He'll play it up for Zukowski. Enters his line. Zukowski, wrist shot just wide. O'Shaughnessy the first one on it. He's met there by Martin. Bulldogs can't clear as Zajic did a great job to keep it in momentarily, but now it comes out of the zone. Smith will drop it back for Mansour. O'Shaughnessy with it. He'll get it to Zakowski. Zakowski through the middle of the ice. He'll get it to Minster down the right wing. Wrist shot. That one's blocked away. Rebound loose out in front before getting knocked in the corner. Will Smith with it. Down low, it's Zakowski. He'll drop it there for Smith as they exchange places. Smith, 2 on him behind the net. So he loses it. Zajic will keep it in. Sends it back down. Zakowski by himself. There's a couple guys getting a change. Martin slows things down as he has it behind the Bulldogs net with 7 minutes and some change to go in this one. Heels still trail 4-3 following the Watson goal earlier in this third period. Cambodge cutting through the middle of the ice. Harv Cambodge, wrist shot. Well, they're called for offsides. Bulldogs upset as they felt Camboge's shot was after the whistle. In the heat of the moment, it seemed pretty simultaneous to me. But anytime your goalie gets shot at like that, you gotta react. Heels control off the draw. Ma had it for a moment, now he lost it. Here comes Prente the other way. Prente has Bailey with him. Great back check there. Ma picking it up. His pass goes off the shin pad of Hugh and rolls it on Haugen. Miller wraps that one around. It gets past Cambodge. Ma and Prente raising for it. Prente on it. Ma knocks that one away. Hugh, offensive zone. Backhand. Gets deflected into the far corner. Time's running out here for the Heels as under 6.5 remains now. Bulldogs clear it. Sangster sends it back in. Heels get a partial line change as Hugh and Hansbacher go to the bench. Sangster remains out there. Stick flies through the air. Bulldog player has to retrieve that one. Ma's pass misses the stick of Calber. As now Warmouth has it. He'll play it through the middle of the ice. Looking for Tosher, but just missed his stick. Warmouth with it, once again in his own end. Chip pass to Kerrigan. He couldn't control. That puck goes off the bench and out of play. All the way down for icing. As we apologize, as there's been more camera issues going on right now, we'll stay on with audio and try to get this camera powered up as fast as we can. Face off will come, the offensive zone for the Heels to the right of Haugen. O'Shaughnessy up top. Smith over the back end. Left side. Zakowski came. Zakowski left line. Hit hard there. The Bulldogs have numbers. Great play there by Drew Smith as he shut down the on-man rush. Behind the Carolina net it comes. O'Shaughnessy on it. Makes move to get past Green. He'll chip it up right to Zakowski. Zakowski, drop pass to Smith. Zakowski, O'Shaughnessy, and cut! Marcus game! And goal by Slot. .4:46 to go in this third period. The Heels still trailing by 1. Quick wrist shot right on. Haugen was
heel zone. Doesn't get deep. Sangster looking for the puck. Cannot come up with it. McAvoy circling the wagon. He gets that puck down low. Green down the right corner. Goes center around to the other side of the ice. Races for the puck. Haugen gets to it, but now ends up on the stick of Mansour. Mansour skating out of his own lead. 4 minutes remain in regulation time. Offside slash the drag up. Martin has behind his own net. They'll get it up to Jake Green. Green goes to Truman Haugen. Haugen with speed, and does a Carolina end. He looks to go past Ma. That's not happening as Kevin Ma takes that one away. Ma, Collins-Bacher, looking to get it back to Ma. Ma, pick it behind. And it's going to come up to the Bulldogs. Great shot. That's on the corner. Round to the bench. Attacking, but the Bulldogs touch up. With 3:26 to go in regulation time, the Heels will go on the power play. It'll be a 2-minute power play for the Heels. Face off the come to the left of Haugen. As the refs get things situated, now both centers went to the dot. Heels control at the draw. Again, right side to Kelsey. For Smith. Still holding on to our point. Down the road now, to Chelsea. Offside to Tilt. On top, down low. Still Smith. His pass deflected. Corinthians gets it. No clear. No draw. Pretty late. 23 seconds is all the power play time the Heels will get as we go to 4-on-4 action now. So the teams will play 4-on-4 for a minute, 37 seconds. And then the Bulldogs will have 23 seconds of power play time following that. 3:03 to go in regulation time. Bulldogs lead it 4-3. Volleyball gets the goal at the start of the third. That puck's deflected up and out of play. Shaughnessy controls in his own zone after the draw. He'll get it to Drew Smith on the left side. Will Smith, excuse me. Will goes to Drew Smith, who gets in the zone. He'll pull up. Smith, still with it. Run! Heels into the zone. They score! control the ensuing face-off.Onsbacher has it in his own end. Haugen looking down. He enters down the left side. Haugen dumped that one in. Let's get it done. Bailey behind the net. He lost the edge. Now he's one over behind the net. Right in front of the official. No play on. Monsoor skates it up. Look at Franzbacher. Opportunity to play in this one.
Now Bulldogs have it in their own end. 1:20 remaining. Martin skates it up ice, gains the line, and dumps it in. Smith picks it up. He'll send it all the way down. And both teams are at even strength now with a minute to go in regulation time. Cameras now back up just in time for the last minute of this one. Bosch has it in his own end. He'll get it to O'Shaughnessy, who comes down the right side. O'Shaughnessy looking in front, ends up on the stick of Smith. He fires a shot. He scores! Will Smith with 39.1 seconds to go, and the Heels lead it 5-4. Just moments ago, their backs were against the wall. But they find a way to dig themselves out of it and lead it. What a shot by Smith as he ripped one past Haugen high to the glove side. .39 seconds remain now. Heels control off the draw. That puck is dumped in. Conway picks up in his own end, under 30 to go. Conway's pass, misses everybody. Watson the first one on it. He'll send that one around. Haugen goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Under 15 to go. That shot through the blue and out. Conway at the far point, fires one in. Brown gets a piece of that one. Puck's loose, Brown has it. Now some extracurriculars going on behind the play. .6 seconds to go. Timeout called as the faceoff will come in the Carolina end. Bosch, Drew Smith, Zukowski, Will Smith, and Matt Grady will be the 5 on the ice for the Heels. Net empty, down on this end. 6 on 5 for the Bulldogs as 5.6 seconds remain. Heels looking to win this face-off and finish off this comeback. It will actually be a 5-on-4, as I guess both teams got coincidental penalties going into that timeout. It'll be Conway and Grady in the face-off circle, both on their power side. Grady wins it back. Heels take it to the corner, and that will do it. The Heels, in the last 2.5 minutes, net 2 to secure a comeback victory as they beat the Bulldogs 5-4 here in Hillsboro. Once again, I'm Gage Rogers on the call. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.